Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen, and we are back with another episode of Crooks and Books podcast. I have my co-host with me. Happy New Year, Prado the Pointer.
Howdy to the three best friends that we could ever have.
Huh?
To the three best friends that we could ever have.
Oh my God. And then Big Pick Brad, Happy New Year and happy belated birthday.
Thank you. How you doing?
No camera for him. He's hungover, guys. I'm just joking.
Pretty much.
Tired.
Played golf today. Probably had like 10 to 12 beers on the course.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we kind of have like a short show. Hopefully, it helps everyone out because we are in the last week of football of this season. Sad, Brad. So sad.
I'm gonna cry.
I know. Week 18 and takeaways from week 17. I don't really have anything that was like, because I wasn't paying attention per se. But you had the D, I lost Miami, lost Tennessee. Oh, and the sports betting princess has yet to learn that when there is a 35 over under, you got to take the over.
Yeah, she got smoked.
Yeah, smoked.
It was 33.5 as it closed.
Which she doesn't oppose to, she wasn't like, hey, like, I thought I was gonna win. She was more like, okay, I got smoked and I learned a lesson. So good. For the Rams won, right? They won. So that was one of them. And then what else? Niners, they smoked Washington, which I should have thought about taking, but I don't know why I didn't want to. I did take them to win, I just didn't take the spread. And then GB money line at the end. So I didn't really have too much. What about you guys? I see Big Pick. You chose the kneecaps, right? That's good. 49ers.
Yeah. Then I also had on Sunday, I had the Chiefs. I had the Saints with Prado. And then we capped it off with the Green Bay money line to take it away.
Nice.
We didn't even need a hedge on the parlays. Instead, we went greedy and kept putting more on it.
Caleb actually did very well. He went 5-2. Well, Brad, I guess you went 4-3. I didn't see the Casey on the sheet, but that's good too. And then Prado had 4-3.
I realized I didn't even have the Green Bay line in there. I must have took it off on accident.
Yeah.
Too busy making fucking whiskey sidecars and shit over there at the Casa de Prado.
Exactly.
Heard you guys hired a new bartender.
Our ratios were pretty good. 50, 50, 71, 57, and 57 average. Bobby is not here because he's moving or whatever. And so he didn't have time to put in any bets. But don't worry, we'll give him shit about that next week.
The kneecap game was very interesting. It was exactly what was planned, conspiracy, fraud, ineligible men, new stats.
That was crazy. We were at dinner. That was crazy.
It was a pure example of how about that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out they drew that game.
They were
in the
like,
locker room.
oh, it wasn't that controversial. And you're like, dude.
I love how they kept going for two. Like they got it, got called back. They said, you know what? Instead of rethinking about this, we're going for it again. Then the whistle came again. They're like, you know what? Maybe we should not do. No, fuck it. We're going for it again. It's
yeah.
Like,
well, it is what it is. So, all right. What is any other takeaways? Big Pick.
No, I'm just like you said, sad that it's all basically coming to an end, and it'll be the month of August before you know it, and we're watching training camp, and Back at it again.
I know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's sad that it's all going away. You're right. You're right. All right, let's get into week 18, where it doesn't really matter, but it does really matter because it depends on what you're betting on. There's a lot of different things. There's a couple different ways to do the last week of NFL. And I was just talking to the guys for the pre-show. For week 18, I actually went 5-5, which last week I went 5-5, and then Big Pick went 1-1. Caleb went 2-4. Bobby didn't bet that week, and then Prado went 6-3. That was last year, week 18. So, and we'll get into wild card as well next week, but that's the trend or how we're doing it, or how we think we would do, since that's how we did last year. But let's get into Saturday. That's tomorrow, since we're recording this on a Friday. St. Louis, Steelers. Sorry, I'm kind of hungover too, Brad. Just joking. Steelers at Baltimore Ravens, 3.5, and over under 36.5. That's the total, and Mr. Big Pick has Ravens. Pretty strong team there, supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, they're the juggernauts of the AFC. This is a game where the Steelers have to have this game. That doesn't mean they will win the game. I don't know. I just like the Ravens in this spot. Steelers beat them earlier in the year, kind of off like a fluke Lamar game. And, Huntley's no slouch as a backup. He could probably start on some teams, actually, in the NFL.
100% he could.
So I also read a thing where the starting defense is going to be playing, aside from like Marlon Humphrey, who's been banged up, and a couple other guys that are nursing injuries. But as far as like the main defensive guys, they're going to be playing. Don't know for how long, but John's a great coach. Undefeated in the preseason over the last like fucking 5 or 6 years. Who fucking knows? So he's good with backups, knows how to coach. Just think this is where the Steelers finally fall flat on their face. Like I said, just because they have to win the game doesn't mean they will win the game.
Mm-hmm. When it matters the most. Do you think that first half Ravens is the play here, if you're scared to take the whole game?
It could be, because the Steelers are not a fast starting team whatsoever. I think the only game where they started off fast was against the Bengals recently. Other than that, they are Bengals and Colts, I believe. So I guess they have been starting off pretty fast recently, but I don't know. It's not a team I want to back really right now.
I gotcha. All right, Prado, what do you think?
Well, I'm confused because I don't know what to think of this case. I thought naturally Baltimore, and then I keep thinking about it. I'm like, this team has blown out 2 teams back-to-back week. Pittsburgh has their playoff picture is very simple. Pitt wins, Buffalo lost, they're in. Or if Jaguars lose or tie, or if Houston and Indy somehow tie, or if Jacksonville.
Oh God, that's not simple. You keep going.
No, it is. Well, it's because they have to win, but they have to have like 5 scenarios, which is actually interesting. They're the only one that has 5 scenarios. So they
need some help somewhere along the way.
Well, it's funny if they win and Buffalo loses, automatically in. How you like that?
Well, let's keep in mind that they do have a huge fan base, so a lot of the money is reliant on like, okay, we need the Steelers to lose, like technically, right? Technically, so I don't know.
Mike Tomlin's the type to like put all his starters in until the end of the 4th quarter, and then the white flag's already out for Baltimore. You know what I mean? I could see something like that happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of like maneuvering. So maybe
I mean, let's be honest. Who wants to see the Steelers in the playoffs?
No one. I mean, not me. So
it's like
for fan base.
Golf we're watching, or what are we doing?
Yeah. Anyway, well, I don't know. I don't have anything on it, but if I did, it would be first half Baltimore. And
What
then I
about the
don't know about the over under total.
no
What?
love to? You said the defense is going to play, and Pittsburgh's D is pretty decent. No,
It might be a good teaser spot right here to tease Baltimore up to 10.5.
There you go. I
is
haven't
this
played around with
final
this
game?
year.
Who?
Is this Mike's final game?
No, I don't think so.
No way. They're not fucking firing him.
Bro, they've had 3 head coaches their whole fucking existence.
Yeah, you really think they're gonna fucking do that? Maybe
No,
he retires.
I think there's
No, he's not going nowhere.
a lot of rumors that says that they could just part ways.
Hey,
I don't see it.
Hey, if Bill can leave, Mike can leave.
all right.
2 different organizations, but sure.
I mean, one only won you 6 rings and one won 2, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, one's absolutely fucking delusional now, and one's like fucking just has a shit team.
All right, let's move on to the next game. Another Saturday game. Houston at Indy. Spreads 1. They want to make this an exciting game, quote unquote. And total over under is 47.5.
See that 1.5 right now.
So you want to take
So do I.
Indy money line, both of you guys. Who wants to go?
Yes.
Go ahead, Prado.
CJ, great job, high expectations. D'Amico, hell of a job. Won over their team wins. They're way ahead of the curve. They have a good team. They have not been the same since they lost. Was it Tank Dell?
Tank Dell, yeah.
Yeah. And I just think in this spot, I'll just take the home dog. And if I remember right, I was just thinking about this right now. Indianapolis, I just realized, does pretty damn good on Saturdays for some odd reason.
Wait,
Yeah, I can think of a couple Saturday games.
Are they the dogs? So Indy plus 1.5?
Yeah, give me
they're
the money
dog.
line.
Why
I don't
wouldn't
need
you just
points.
take Indy plus 1.5?
Huh?
Huh? I thought they were the dogs.
They're the
Indianapolis is the dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm just taking the money line.
Okay, and you don't want to take the plus 1.5 just because?
No.
Okay.
Indy wins straight up. They won't need it.
Okay. What about?
They don't want they. This is kind of like letting everyone know about the NFL. I noticed this young guy, young stud. They like him. He's going to be really good in the NFL. Just it's not your year.
All right, big pick. Is that the reason?
Yeah, leaning the same way. And then earlier, these two teams matched up earlier in the season. And granted, it was maybe CJ's 3rd or 4th start, but he did not look good against this team. And I really got to applaud Shane Steichen for the job that he's done with what he has. Man, that roster in Indy is rough, and he's just made the most of it. Not having Jonathan Taylor the whole year, losing his number 1 quarterback that he drafted 5th overall. Really had to deal with the roller coasters early in the season, prevailed. Now he's on the brink of a playoff berth, and Carlos is right. They do well on Saturdays. I could think of a couple games right off the top of my head where they came in on Saturday and absolutely handled business. And another just small thing that I always pay attention to, everyone outside of my, betting circle and friends, I ask my, hey, who do you like Saturday? Oh, I love Houston. Oh, I love Houston. Houston, no doubt. Not one person's saying I like Indy, and that's always like a red alert on my end.
Houston's too, by the way, in their last 9.
You know
Sorry.
what? You're okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was saying they were 7-2 versus each other. Indy is 7-2 versus Houston.
You're indicating that there might be an over because it's going to be a close game, or that's what they want.
I could see it going over.
I actually see this going under 48 just because of Houston and the coach. But Indy,
There we go.
Yeah, but Indy winning for sure because they have a chance to, unless Houston's defense somehow, finds a way to score whatever they stop them on. But I just think it'll probably go under 48. Under 48 is a good spot. I mean, I don't know. That's just how I felt. But they really want you to take the over here. Because it's like, oh, it's going to be a close game. It's a no-brainer. Take the over. I just don't think it will. But you never know.
48 is a lot of points, so.
Yeah.
I was why it was 7-2. There was a game where they tied before.
Yeah.
2020, September
Okay.
11th.
So that's my take
Oh,
on
that was week 1 of last year.
Yep.
Yeah. And then all right, that's it for me on that one. But if there's anything else you guys want to add, but I think everybody's pretty much good on that. I'm not taking anything on the next game, but if you guys are, feel free to talk. Atlanta at New Orleans. The spread is 3 and total is over under 42. I have nothing on this game. I know
Nope.
Bobby probably would take Atlanta.
It's another week where the fucking Atlanta spread is 3 or less.
I know.
It's crazy, right? Like it's just like the
How many
bookmakers
times
like,
can you hit it on the
just
dartboard?
go 3.
Yeah. How many times can you?
We're not sure. 3 sounds good on this one, guys.
No, it's like whoever's
Yep.
like pointed at Atlanta as the spread guy or whatever. It's like it's just 3. Just put it on there. It was there on there last week and the week before. We could just leave it.
Yeah.
So what happens here? That's what I need to understand. If Atlanta wins and New Orleans loses, who wins the division?
I think Tampa controls their own destiny.
Whoever gets 3. I'm just joking.
I think Tampa's the team that's winning, you're in.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so Atlanta, I don't have anything. I'm good. I'm good. Unless you guys have something. Let's skip.
I originally
I
liked
could
Atlanta,
give 2
but they went
fucks
to bed
about this
last
game.
week.
Okay.
I could see New Orleans pissing the bed on this one. That's all I know.
What about you, Prado? Come on, hurry. I don't want to talk about it. You're good.
Like I said, I'm so confused.
Yeah. All right. Cleveland at Cincinnati. Spread 7. Over under total is 37.5. Pretty interesting, right? Because the Cleveland Browns and the playoffs and going into it or whatever. So what is this game going to be really about? Nothing?
I mean, I couldn't handicap this game. The Browns are literally sitting everybody.
They have to because they want to preserve, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a no take on this one.
Yeah. I just feel like this game is just going to be like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? Let's shoot a dartboard at a dartboard, big pick, and just get drunk and shoot it
If I'm
again.
not mistaken, I think Flacco's won 3 in a row. Is that right?
He lost 1. I don't know which one he lost though.
Huh.
Did he beat the Rams or did he lose the Rams?
Oh, he did lose. He did lose,
Lost.
which is strange now when I think about it.
So yeah, like if they're gonna sit everyone, then this is gonna be like a battle of backups, and I don't know anything about any of these 2 teams.
PJ Walker.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm good. Skip. Next game, New York Jets at Pats. Spreads 1.5. Total over under is 30.5. This could very well go over, Brad. This is the game.
I mean, last time I think the total was similar and it stayed under. Or maybe when I don't know, but fucking yeah, this could go over.
Yeah, this could definitely go over. Knowing the way these 2 teams play, they don't give a rat's ass about what's gonna fucking happen, but they do. Yeah, I would do it. But Bill won last time
How about Bills won 10 in a row versus the Jets?
for big.
I thought it was 16.
Is it 16? It only goes 10 right here.
No
I'm
way.
looking.
Bill,
Yeah,
okay, so you
Bills won 16 in a
last
row
time.
against the Jets, and why stop now?
Yeah, there you go.
He's getting blown out. They're gonna blow him out. His last game, he's not winning. Simple as that.
Wow. So you're gonna go against Big Pick?
Yep. Yeah, it's like it doesn't make sense. You won 16, you're minus 1.5. Like, how many people out there want to play for Bill right now? They're like, fuck you, you're gone next year.
So you want to make this our double or nothing game or what?
Think about it.
I don't
Let's
know
do it.
anything about it, and I don't want to know, and I just want to take the over 30. I'm good.
All right, double or nothing. Prowl's got the Jets. You heard it first.
Double or nothing. Cordero. So am I getting what am I getting here? Is it the 1.5 or what's going on here?
I don't
Nah,
know.
you're getting the points. I'll give you the points.
All right. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Let's now move on to the next game. We're moving a little fast because obviously it's only the three of us, and some of these games we don't like. Jacksonville at Tennessee. 4 is the spread. Totals over under 41. Man, I feel like I gotta just take Tennessee again, Brad.
Fucking the betting fucking scoundrel team, just fucking underground meat shops and fucking Kansas City betting right here.
I know,
I
right?
have this game.
Yeah. I kind of want to like a little bit of like money before the playoffs, before the divisional, before the wild card, all that stuff. So maybe just take Tennessee. Fuck it. I think Prado thinks the same way. Tennessee plus 4.5.
I have some insight on this game. Mike Vrabel has named Ryan Tannehill starting quarterback, which will be the last time that Tannehill, Vrabel, Henry will be running out on the field together.
Dang.
Wow.
Yep.
They
The
have
40
to win then, just to make a statement of betting.
Well, here's the interesting part. On the other end, Christian Kirk's back, which I never thought I would say this, but I kind of knew it was something when he signed the contract. That guy is single-handedly the most important player on the Jaguars roster. And according to reports, Lawrence is game time decision with his shoulder. And let's say he does play, there's a good possibility that, you know what, they still lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not looked good his last couple times out.
No, not really. He's just playing hurt.
Yeah, talk about a meltdown. Oh no, Doug over there with this meltdown, not looking too good, huh?
Yeah.
Dougie had the meltdown.
This is the ultimate meltdown game. That's why I feel if maybe Tennessee doesn't win straight up, they give it
They'll
a
cover the 4.5.
Yeah,
they have to. And maybe they straight up win. I'm just joking. All right.
You never know.
Exactly. Burner.
You know what? I saw someone around the fucking Tennessee Stadium with a fucking bottle of kerosene, just pouring it out. So
that's good. Oh, Prado went away. He shut
No,
down.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Your video went down. Oh, there it is.
I'm here.
Okay, so Minnesota at the D. No one's taking this because probably no one's playing. But
Detroit, I think, is
3.5
resting
spread,
everyone.
45.5 total.
No, what's funny is that Detroit, the kneecap said, "We will."
Oh yeah, you're right.
And then the line crashed from 6 to 3, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Dangerous game. No one knows what's going to happen.
I
I
want nothing to
I
do
don't
with it.
want to know. That's for sure.
Hard pass.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, Tampa Bay at Carolina. 4.5 is the spread. Totals over under 36.5. Is Tampa Bay winning in? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I'm almost certain they're winning in.
Damn, Baker Mayfield, huh?
Playoffs.
Gotcha.
FYI.
Huh?
If they win, they have a 99% chance to make the playoffs, and the Saints have a 51% to make the playoffs if they win. So they're going to need a little bit of help, and I feel like all that pressure on Buck. That's why the Panthers are the play.
Okay. Yeah, well, 4.5 is a weird spread for Tampa Bay to cover. So, yeah.
Well, it's a division game. It's like you think. Let me just ask you: do you think Buccaneers are just going to roll into Carolina and just beat the living pulp out of them?
No. I'm good on betting this game, but I just can't believe Baker's on his way. You feel me?
It's going to struggle.
Yeah. I'm good. Unless Big Pick, you have something, and Prado, you have the Panthers. You already said that.
I'm good.
All right. Moving on to the Dallas Dick Boys at Washington. Spreads 13, totals over under 46.5. My God.
Who cares?
Only thing that I could say is that last year, I believe the Cowboys are in the same situation. They could have got a better seed, and they lost outright to the Commanders in Sam Howell's first start.
Yeah, they were laughing at.
Oh yeah.
26-6. Look it up.
They were laughing at Eagles about their loss to the Arizona, but like now Dallas, if Dallas wins or loses against Washington, it's gonna be the same fucking laugh. So whatever. I don't really care for this game. I hate Dallas.
Yeah, who cares?
So whatever. Rams at Niners. Spreads 4. I don't think we're playing anyone. Over under 41. Are we playing people? I don't even know. No.
The great USC players starting for the Niners.
Darnold.
Darn man. Versus
Carson Wentz,
are
Rhino's
the
favorite
Rams
quarterback.
playing for something?
Let's see here. The Rams are.
I think the Rams need to win for better seeding, no?
Yeah, they're in right now as a 6 seed.
Dude, we're gonna fuck them over then. Fuck that shit. I would love you know what the crazy thing is about week 18? It's like when you know you have nothing and you know that you're playing someone that has something, you want to fuck them up. That's all it is. You want to just
How many
ruin
playoff
their
teams
day.
get in? Is it 6?
7.
7, okay. So right now, they're the 6th seed. So if they lose, they go to 9 and 8. Bucks go. I think Packers go. I don't think. Oh, okay. Seattle's 8 and 8. So I think they're safe.
Okay, because it's just I just want like there's a team that will be like, okay, we know we're not in, but we're gonna fuck you up. Like Washington. They're a team that could do that to Dallas, huh? Not really, but you know.
They can knock out cheating.
All right, I don't have anything on the Niners Rams game. Whatever, fuck it.
I'm good.
Just get healthy.
All right, Philly at New York Giants spreads 5.5, totals over under 42. Philly first half, Prado says.
Yeah, I took them last time, and this is why I think like that. So if Dallas is somehow winning and it's by half and they're winning like pretty outstanding, Eagles don't have a chance to win the division. So I feel like they'll throw the white flag out there and they won't need to play.
Okay.
So they'll come out probably strong, is my assumption.
And then stop it.
They could go look at halftime and go, "Oh shit, Dallas is up." For example, 24-0. So
Yeah,
we're gonna.
it could be done. Yeah. Okay.
Then after that, like it don't matter. It don't matter.
Situational. Yes. Okay. That's a good way to look at it. And big pick, nothing for you.
Nope.
Let's go Chicago at Green Bay. Spreads 3, totals over under 45. Bears +3. Prado. Shocking.
Well, look at it like this. Let's see another game. Packers are the 7th seed. They have a 99% chance to get in if they win. Once again, do you think the ownage of the Packers over the Bears are not going to sit in? Because exactly 1 year ago, the Packers were at home. The Lions came in, had nothing to play for, missed the playoffs, and then found a way to fucking beat the Packers at Packers. Aaron Rodgers' final game. And now this is the same exact scenario, except I think if the Bears beat them, the Packers have a 15% chance to win, and I think Seattle might get it if Seattle wins.
Okay. Well, I'm not taking anything on that, and I don't think Big Pick is either.
Not
What's
yet. I don't really
What's
like.
the ownage there, Brado? You were telling me about it, the ownage.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers ever. I mean, maybe he lost to Green Bay, or to Chicago, but not anytime recent.
Oh, they're 9-1 in their last 10. Green Bay. Damn.
They own them.
They do on them.
Remember, he had that whole reel on ESPN. But that was with Aaron, not it's like a Russell Wilson owning Niner type thing.
This is very good on the NFL. This was week 1's game. Now it's week 18's game. Isn't that pretty good for them? Well,
and the Green Bay beat the shit out of them week 1, so
38-20.
That's when Aaron said, "Oh, I'm glad you continued the ownage to Jordan Love."
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Next game. I don't have anything. Seattle at Arizona, spreads 3, over unders 48. If they're all playing everybody together, because I don't know the situations, maybe take the
Seattle has to win.
huh?
Seattle has to win
Then yeah, you gotta take the over.
to get in. And Arizona, thank you, Kyler, last week for beating the Eagles for giving us the home seed
Yeah, they were
playoffs.
want to beat them. Yeah, I don't have anything but that, just the total on my side. What about Denver at Las Vegas? I'm shocked Brad's not taking anything here. It's 3 over under is 37. That's the total.
Viva
I
Las
know. See, you
Vegas.
just want to.
I'm a sucker.
Yeah, you just love Vegas, Brad.
Oh, this game is actually very interesting. I forgot to bring this up, which ties into this game. If the Raiders win, they will go over their team total of 7.5, and a lot of money's on the Raiders to not go. They're on the under.
Oh, from the
So they
beginning of
won.
the year. Okay.
Same thing with the Bears. The Bears team totals
Oh,
seven
you know
and a
what?
half.
Did we fuck everyone over? You
Yep.
have to take Vegas then, right, Brad?
Wait, majority of
I
the bets
have
were on
to.
these teams in the precinct except for the Raiders. No. If the Raiders win, it fucks over a lot of people.
Including Las Vegas or not Las Vegas?
Well, their team totals seven and a
No,
half.
not the Raiders. I'm talking about like the book itself.
Yeah, because it says majority of bets were on the over for each of these teams in the preseason, except for the Raiders at BetMGM.
So what we wanted, what does Vegas want?
Raiders lose outright. No, actually, they win to win. You're right. To win.
Okay, yes. So that's what I'm saying. They want the Raiders to win because a lot of people bet the
Yeah,
Raiders.
Prado, I think you said that wrong. You said everyone was on the over. I believe it's everyone's on the under.
Yeah, everyone's on the. So I'm sorry. Everyone's on the over for the Bills, Broncos, Seattle, and Falcons and Bears, and then it's vice versa for the Raiders only.
Like of total wins, right?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
But
I don't know.
always find a way, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say to stay relevant, but I'm not sure. So we shall see.
It's amazing too because Denver's at 8 wins and their team total is 8.5. How nice is that?
So one of these teams is going over.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And they want the Raiders because they have more tickets on that under, huh?
Yes,
I'm
they
sure
do.
they do.
So they
Damn,
want it
that's
to not
crazy.
cash. All right. And remember, they're gonna be making a shit ton of money in Vegas no matter what because of the Super Bowl. All right, let's go to the next game. Casey at Chargers, your team, Brad, 3.5, or what's left of it at least.
Next.
Over under 35.
Kansas City not playing anyone, and my team has no one, so fuck them.
What's KC's situation? Can I just know? Or
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
They're locked into, I think, the 3 seed.
are they those
Yep.
2 seed.
bastards?
3.
They're still in that.
Yeah, they're locked into that seed.
So what happens here? Because look, they're 10-6. Dolphins are 11-5. So if the Dolphins lose, who owns the division in matchups? We already know Kansas City beat the Dolphins.
No, if the Dolphins lose, I think the Bills go to the 2 seed.
Okay, so
And the Browns are
they have to win this
11-5.
game, or
So
they don't.
wow.
The Browns can't be higher than the Bills because the Browns didn't win the division.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So same thing with the Chiefs.
The Browns are locked into the 5 seed.
Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying.
So the Chiefs don't have to win this game. They're already locked in.
No, they're nothing happens to them if they win this game.
Okay, so then so this doesn't matter. Like you said, skip it. I agree. So whatever. This is a stupid game. Let's see. What is the next one? Last one. Sunday night, Bills at Miami, spreads 2.5 and totals over under 48.5.
Big game.
This is huge, you guys. This is all the situations. So Brad, Tua, money line. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I just think they were absolutely embarrassed last week. They're actually embarrassed by the Bills earlier in the season. No one is picking them to win this game. I mean, like nobody.
Yeah,
And,
I think
yet the spread is only 3 against the hottest team in the NFL. So I think
yeah.
I just got to go with my senses here and back Miami. It may not be the play. They may lose. They may get blown out, but I have to take them.
You know what? If your gut tells you, then yes, it is, because that's the presentation that you're given. You're given the presentation and like the image of these losers, right? And then
Yeah.
wait, they're not that much of losers. Like when you see the Ravens and they're like, oh, these winners, and you're like, wait a minute, they almost let people come back, so they're not really that big of a winner. So yeah, it's the image.
Yeah, let Tyreek run wild for a couple quarters and see what happens.
Yeah, they want this to go over.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
the
mean they got to
one.
end on a shootout. This should be a free one on the over because last year, week 4, I think
Yeah.
it was damn near over by fucking halftime.
Yeah, well, they want this to go under so bad because, or they want you to take the under on this so bad because of the way the image is portrayed. And 48.5 is such a high number, like as you just see it. So the over is definitely like something that is like teasing. You know what I mean? Where you're like, okay, I'm gonna take it. So yeah. I don't know, the Bills, it's all situational, as Prado already said. You know, like they gotta win, and if they lose, a lot of shit happens and shit like that. So
If they lose, they're pretty much out.
I mean, I want it to be a good game, you know, because it's the last game of the actual season, like for real, like
Like,
Sunday night. So we'll
the
see.
last week, I was gonna say that I wish I would have. I hate how I took it on here, but I didn't have any action on it. Once Mostert was out and Waddle, they had no chance. This week, everyone is game time, and then or they're probable. Buffalo can clinch a playoff berth with a tie, a Pitt loss, a Jacksonville loss, or a Houston and Indy tie. So if they win the division. How you like that?
Yeah.
And they're back in the game.
So what if Pitt loses right off the bat? Then what does this game turn into? And
Well,
nobody gives
Yeah,
a
because
fuck game.
they would wait, right? Because it's too far apart where they can't be playing the same game at the same time, right?
that's
Well,
what's
no,
fun.
Pitt plays on Saturday.
They
Yes.
put Pitt on Saturday for that reason, I think.
Okay,
So
well, we'll see. This is definitely one of those game time decisions, but you know, if you're feeling it on the gut side, you know, take
Jacksonville and Buffalo are rooting for the Ravens to win. That's what it looks like right here based off that.
yeah, yeah. Which will make it a little bit more interesting because it is
Yep.
the last week of the NFL regular season. Okay. Again, game time decisional bets for us will be
Yeah, I need to find out where I'm at.
will be on www.thesportsbettingqueen.com. Sign up with your email. It's completely free. Picks and plays. Our week average is there as well, and our win-loss ratio from last year and the week that we're going into. Wager Attack, follow them at wagerattack.com. Or sorry, wagerattack.com, and then follow them at Wager Attack on IG with up to 150 to 200% bonus play. Use code SBQ. I don't really have anything else. Happy New Year to everyone. Shout out to at Dior Beauty. Thank you for all my products for the last 12 months. And also, if you want to use them, there's also code SBQ as well to save some money for Valentine's Day coming up. There you go. Anything else, you guys? Shout outs?
Thank you to the NFL for another wild season. Really appreciate it.
No. Appreciate the drama. Drama.
And shout out to the 4 contestants left in the Circle Survivor. The guy that made the accidental bet that finds his way for a potential $9.2 million.
Wow.
Watch, it wasn't all accidental. He's all related to like the book guy and shit. I don't know.
He's the one that placed the bet on accident.
I think that is all. Other than that, we will see you guys next week. I don't know if you guys have anything else to say. Say it now or say it next.
Nope.
All right. Thank you guys for joining, and we will see you again for the wild card. Is it wild card, guys? Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yep.
Yep. See you next week.
Woo. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.